Hello guys, welcome back, Normal Player Guy. Right, so we're going to have a look at Teq VB. He's just had his EZA, right? So we're going to have a very first ever run-through demonstration, right? So we're going to test him out in Super Battle Road, and we're going to test him out in Cell Max, and we're going to test him out in a Fighting Legend event because he stacks. We're going to try our best with Cell Max, by the way. So first thing we'll do is Super Battle Road. Right, so this is the team that we'll be taking for Super Battle Road. So this will be Final Trump, Patara and Battle of Wits kind of a nice look at, so it'll be quite good here, right? Let's have a look, see, we'll bring Sensu Beam, we'll bring a Ghost Usher, let's bring Baba, and we'll bring some healing just in case we actually need it. Alright, let's go. Kaioken Goku, by the way, is a really strong guest. So Final Trump card used to be quite difficult. I can imagine now it's not going to be. Great, we have him in slot 2, so I'll come back when we actually have him. Alright, okay, so now we have Vegito Blue. Let's see, we're going to get Over in the Flash with him, and we're going to get Fierce Battle, so we'll stick with it. So Fierce, Over in the Flash is with 3 keys, that's pretty good. So turn 1, 100k defense. Alright, so we're sitting around 100k, but that's basically with no links and no support, right? So he's just getting that. So we shall target type neutral, so let's see how he fares on there. So a bit about this guy. So he has 150% defense at the start of turn, 50% more on super attack. He obviously raises by 20% per super attack. He has 2 additional normals, each of which have a 30% chance of becoming a super attack, for which means that you could actually quadruple super from his hidden potential system. But he also builds up 20% attack up to 200% with each attack performed. So you're going to have 60% after your first, and then it's going to go to 120%. So you're going to need at least 4 or 5 turns just to fully max it out. Let's just keep going for a second. We'll probably end up wiping most of this field off. So let's see how he fares off the bat. 91k before he super attacks. Alrighty, so there, not much over more than a million, so not the greatest there. But again, he's a stacking unit, so I do expect slot 1 units not to do that well. 1.6 on his second super, that's another defensive raise. He did actually manage to take him out. This might kill us, alright? Turles is type disadvantage, 426, so he's definitely not built for Super Battle Road slot 1, that's for sure. He probably really isn't built out for Super Battle Road. Against 3 to 5 people, he was actually able to take down one of the units, but that took 2 super attacks and a few normals. We'll see if we can get through to the next rotation. So, as I say though, he's a building up unit, so not going to fare too well. I can predict that Cell Max will also be quite deadly for it. Right, we'll come back on the next rotation. Okay, right, we're back now. Okay, so now Vegito Blue has finally transformed. We'll have a look at his links. He's getting 6 links. That's what we call a good one. So now, after 2 super attacks and the best partner you can get, 146k. That means start of turn with the right partner was 117k. That's not so bad. So so in first slot he is of course getting the 3 keys 30% chance to crit. So we'll see how this works out now. 150k just shy will be enough to take under 100k from a normal, so that'll be fine. And this is going to be type advantage. But more importantly, let's see how he does with. Well, this will be his 5th attack. So we'll see how he fares. We'll just finish this off. This guy for sure is absolutely toast. We are now up to 2.67. Alright, so that's not so bad. It has taken 6 attacks, but we're finally beginning to get somewhere now, right? So that's not so bad. Okay, I will come back on the next rotation. Right, okay, so this will be the perfect round. So, right, we have, with his best partner, he hasn't transformed, but we're getting base Vegito, who is giving a key and 30%. So that's actually not too bad. So yeah, okay, so as expected, his best partner would give 117k. Man, I'm good. Right, okay, so we will have him in front of all these attacks. We have 4 links. Does he get any more with him? No, he doesn't. So we are getting Fuse Fighter and Over in a Flash. That alone is worth 5 keys, so 117k. By the way, that actually is being increased, so it may actually be only 100k, right? He is actually getting a 30% buff. Alright, as you can see, the 3 key in slot 1 means that he's not struggling for super attacks. So we'll see how this rotation fares. This again, by the way, is essentially turn 1 for this guy. So we'll be able to see how he looks. Alright, what we got? Give us something good. Right, 73k on a normal before he actually does any attacks. So not impressive, so don't expect him to use him in slot 1. 1.55 is not so bad. Alright, what we got? We have more attacks. We got one more, come on, one more super, come on. Ah, no, okay, that's fine. Mind you, 3.24 from this guy, that's not too bad considering he does stack attack in this form. This guy will probably get us killed, but that's not so bad. So, after he supers once or twice, probably twice, he's taking under 50k a normal. Alright, relax Vegito, I get it. You're going to get us killed, but you're showing off nonetheless. So, a couple of super attacks, and he's going to be taking under 50k a pop. As you can see there, Vegito, before he transforms, is taking close to 100k. Yeah, that's crazy. This guy, by the way, is also ridiculously powerful. In fact, it's probably him that's saving us. Wow, triple super. This is, everyone's got this guy, so get him easy aid. We're probably, oh, 3 dodge. Oh, you had to see it to believe it. We would have died right there. Alrighty, so I'm going to finish off this phase and we'll get to the next one where he's on the next rotation, which will be, I believe, against Zamasu and Black. We'll watch this though. Oh, and a guaranteed stun. Alright, I'll come back when we're on the next battle. Alrighty, here we go. So, let's see. Actually, this will be perfect. This will be type disadvantage. We have type advantage, sorry, rather. And we'll be able to get a super attack in before type advantage Zamasu hits us. So we'll see. We are getting 4 links still. So what we're going to get, a Power Stone by God, Over the Flash, Fuse Fighter and Fierce Battle. Again, this will be turn 1 scenario. So he's at 104k, no support, but probably his best partner before he transforms, right? So let's attack Black and see if he can take him down. Again, I don't expect so. It's not really the unit to do that, but we'll see. Let's see what happens. Give me something good. Okay, so that's 25k. Oh, perfect. Before a super attack, we get hit for... That's a lot. I mean, I know this guy is a stacking unit, but that's a lot, right? 167k in just regular super battle mode, right? Against a type advantage. That's quite a lot. Here we go. 2 super attacks. We're up to 2 million, basically. Let's see. It's not that much damage. Wow, okay, so we're now taking double digits from him. So 2 super attacks would allow us to do that. And as you can see, we took under 30k from a type disadvantage. So that's actually pretty good, right? Let's see. So, first all-around impressions in Super Battle Mode. As a floater, this guy can work. If you like bob and weave and try and have him in the first couple of rotations with little contact as possible, even if it keeps him on rotation, you'll build up that damage quickly. Remember in the last fight, his second rotation, he was closer to 2.5 million, and so that's way better. Remember, he's only done, what, 1 additional super for me? So people who have to do the 3 and the 4 will fare significantly better. We should be safe, that's fine. Alright, we'll cut back when we have the next rotation. Alrighty, so it seems like then that the previous rotation did face it, but I still think that was a pretty good assessment of Super Battle Road. Remember, these are only quick fights. That only lasted 3 rotations, by the way, so that's probably akin to what you would expect. So again, all-round summation of from Super Battle Road, yeah. Duck and weave for the first few rotations, and then when he comes back around, he should do some decent damage. But off the bat, you either want to use items or hide massively. Right, the next one we're going to come back when we're facing, we're going to face Selmax, and hopefully we can get a rotation in the final round. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting rotation. This is his first one. So we actually have Realm of God Superclass Support Ally Blue Vegeta. Start of turn, 149, 150k, right? So he starts off at 100k from last time, makes sense. So Blue Vegeta is giving 50% support, attack and defense to Realm of God's superclass allies, right? So this is exactly right. So 150k, we're going to be taking a hit first. So let's see what we get. We get 3 key in slot 1, as well as a 30% chance to crit, so I only need to do that. I will try and get super attacks with the rest. Most of this team is just around surviving, reducing damage just to get to the final part. I'm hopeful that we can get a rotation with the final part of Cell Max, but the second phase would do. Alright, so not too bad. It's around a million, just over a million again. This guy's 2.4, that's not too bad. So shame that we actually missed our target on the dodge, because it probably could have taken him out right already. And 3 million, by the way, from Gohan. Wow. He does have a Trunks on team as well, so that is also boosting his stats, right? We are using the new LR Future Saga lead to help us out through this. Yeah, okay, I could do this. Let's see. We'll stick around for this rotation. We'll just quickly blitz through this because he's only going to have a small health bar left, right? And then we'll be able to get him very quickly on the next rotation. These units, by the way, are huge. Their only downside is if they get hit with a super attack, even whilst they are guarding, they can get taken down quite easily. But it is taking like Red Zone or Cell Max to actually achieve that, right? It's not as if it's an easy one. Okay, so this should have Vegito Blue. It's going to have the LR 5th anniversary Vegito Blue for the best partners. It also has the 50% support Realm of Gods Vegeta. Are we actually getting any additional links? We're actually getting Warrior Gods, which is attack on super attack. But I want to see how these fare before and after. So now we're up to 188k. Remember, 2 super attacks. We have 50% support, so this is probably the best that we'll see for a while. Let's see how he fares. If he handles poorly in this, there'll be no need to go any further. But let's see. Let's have a look how he works out at. Everyone else is at 146k and 116 for Vegeta. Vegeta will build that up though. Alright, let's have a look. Normal amount attack, so 30k. 30k before he has a super attack for a normal attack. Okay, so 2.9 million. 2.9 million, and with a 30% chance to crit. Up to 3.34. Remember, this is only like his 5th attack, so we're really seeing a big buff. That's like his 6th attack, 7th attack. Come on, one more super attack, one more. No, okay, so 2 supers, double digits, basically tanking it all out. Okay, so he can hold his own. So he can take around 30k in the group attack, nothing on his normal attacks. Shame there was no super attack. To be fair though, if we were taking 30k from the group attack, I would imagine this guy's taking around 300k from a super attack. So let's see. Nothing here now. Well, that lets me down a bit. And then, yeah, okay, that's not so bad. Okay, so double digits from everyone all around. Right, let's see how this guy fares. Alright, not so bad. So, 2.3 million is pretty good for him since he's an older unit. Okay, one more round, 130k. Normal, and the LR gets also hit for nothing. Okay, that's great. Right, I'll come back when we have another rotation. Okay, here we go now. Right, so Sliver of Health. I missed out. I was really hoping I can get him on the next rotation because that would have been the final round, right? Let's have a look. We're now up to 209k. That's no support now, but still having 5 links, 4 links. There will be 5 at the end. With his best partner, we'll be out. So 5 links now, 6 links, beg my pardon. Right, okay, so let's have a look. I will heal us up entering into the next round. Let's see how he fares. So let's see, 200k defense. That's not so bad actually in the end. Cell Max though, you are going to be looking at way higher. So if he's at 200k for this phase, which is great, he is going to get slaughtered. 4.58, so 4.6 million, and this is, he's only halfway through building up his stats, right? Only halfway through. All right. Let's see if I can survive this rotation. Actually, I think I might actually be able to do that. Let's see. I will use a sensor beam just so I can free us up, and then I'll do that. Okay, so we'll just pick through this. So I'll come back if we get another chance. If I fail on this rotation, we'll just jump straight into a Fighting Legend Goku, okay? Okay, so we're back again. So yeah, Cell Max did not go too great, but again, that just leaves me to be completely assured now that Teq VB would not survive Cell Max in the final phase, so keep him out of Cell Max and even Red Zone. So we're going to go through a Fighting Legend Goku event. We're going to go through this pretty hard and fast. We're going to see how he fares. We are mainly interested in Great Ape Goku and the Int Super Saiyan 4 afterwards. If they can actually do well on that, we'll do well on this. Right, okay, so missed the super attack on that, but it still allows him to build up. Okay, let's go. So, ready. So these units should do pretty well up until the Great Ape phase. Wow, 4.59. I should explain then that this new unit, it does have one dupe. I was lucky enough to do that, but I ain't chasing any further. Alright, looks like they're going to finish off this rotation. I should have really put them in slot 1. Well, that's fine. We'll see how he fares under even more pressure. There we go. One attack, another attack. That's 2 attacks. We are actually getting a super attack in this. Alright, 2 million by the way, 2 million. He is actually on a 200% lead this time around, as well as the LR Trunks and Vegeta are not only Future Saga, but give the additional buff to Battle of the Wits, which he is indeed on. Right, I'll come back when we're on the next rotation. Okay, so we're back. Now this time we're only going to have just 1 or 2 links. Yeah, 2 links. So let's see what he's looking at now. So 150k, no support. So let's see how he fares in this. He's going to get 3 key on attack as slot 1. So again, slot 1 shouldn't be an issue. Hopefully he can survive this phase without too much of an issue, otherwise it's worrying, right? Plenty of attacks here. Alright, double digits is definitely the kind of standard that we're after. 2.33. 2.33, this is his second super attack. This is about his 5th attack. This is his 6th, it's his 3rd super attack, up to 3 million by the way. So we're now rapidly progressing. Remember, that was his 8th attack, and he's still got another 12 to go. I'm going to cut back when we're at the Super Saiyan 3 phase. Okay, so now again we're back as promised. So let's see, we are now up to 209k defense, no support, plenty of attacks at the start. We still are looking for around 13 to 12 more attacks really that we can possibly get out of this. So let's see what we're looking at then. So just over 200k defense in the Super Saiyan 3 phase. Double digits from normal attacks. That's exactly what you want to have a look at. 4.2. Okay, now we're really getting into some higher end station here. 4.2. So that's another. So that's what 10 attacks. This 11 attacks. Come on, one more super. Yes, 12 attacks. We have at 5 point. So just over 5 million there, like 5.5 million. So that rocketed up massively, and don't forget that he's been improving on those stats. So we're probably at 250k defense, 5.5 million attack stat right off that bat there, right? Okay, I'm going to cut back then, and we'll see what he's like in the Great Ape phase. Okay, we're back. So let's have a look. Best rotation going. We have, let's see, 1 attack, 2 attacks. We'll stick him in the middle, so he's only going to lose out on 3 key and 30% chance to crit. We'll go for full health, see how we fare. So if we do well in this, chances are then in the next phase we're looking good. 314k defense, that is with actually a 50% support. So he is getting around 100k out of this, so otherwise he'd be knocking around 220, 230k, so that's not so bad. Right, okay, so hopefully the first attack that he does is not a super attack, so we can actually survive this. What's everyone else looking at? Right, yeah, okay, so it does realistically need to be... okay, so let's have a look. 4.89 from the LR, that's pretty good. So over 300k on this with a great support. The attack numbers are going to go through the roof with the 50% support. We're at 5.5 million. I'd probably want to say 6.5 with this. Okay, Vegito still showing why he's really good. By the way, this would really help as well because he's building stats. He's taken double digits. 6.5 million. Damn, I'm good at this. 6.5 million. And that's one super attack. And we still have more to go. That's the other one. Come on, one more. Okay. Wow, one super attack. And we're still taking double digits. Looking really, really good. Is that final phase? That last little fight? Okay, that's fine. Alright, we'll come back on the Super Saiyan 4 Goku one, the Int one. I'm really impressed so far. She really has had quite a bit of a time to stack up, so all looking promising towards the end, but I'll see you back on the next phase. Okay, perfect, so we're now back and we're going to have Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This will be perfect. Going to get 5 links, 6 links when it's active with Kamehameha. Right, we are, let's see, I'll go back to full health on this, and this will basically be the final one, right? If we perform well here, then the Teq phase, the ultra full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, isn't going to be much of a problem. These two phases coming up will hurt, and this will be his biggest hurdle. So we're looking at 288k, and we have had probably around 15-16 attacks, so he's nearly fully built up. Prior we had our support and we were at 6.5 million. So now we're probably looking at a rare enough, probably closer to 6 million. So here we go. This will be great because he's going to face a barrage of attacks, and we can also keep the partner also pretty hidden and safe. Alright, okay, so let's see what near 300k gets us. Perfect. Let's see how much damage this does. Probably a lot. Okay, not bad. 271k. I gotta admit, 271k. I actually missed that, but that looked to be around 6 million, right? 1.88 on normals. He actually tanked that fairly well. So 271k, that'll be under 230k after just one super attack. Look at this. He is tanking normals from this guy, and he took that type disadvantage super attack fairly well. I gotta admit, this guy is a fantastic unit when it comes to it, on long events. Give him a chance to stretch his legs. Now, as you saw through the video, I never really got triple or even quadruple supers, but anyone who does consistently on these rotations is going to have closer to 400k defense, right? Then they're really going to look good. We'll finish this rotation now. I don't really need to do any more. Overall surmise, I'd say it's actually really good. The guy is good. When he can really help out on these Fighting Legend events. These Fighting Legend events that he has. Let's have a look. So he's on Realm of Gods, Future Saga, Kamehameha, Battle of Wits, Accelerated Battle, Fuse Fighters, Patara, Time Travelers, Final Trump, Time Limit, Battle of Fate, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. All Realm of Gods has one, Future Saga has one. Let's see, Patara has one, Final Trump has one. So there's plenty there that this guy can help with on all of these. So any stacking event on any of the Fighting Legend Vegeta or this guy, the original one against UI Goku, this guy is going to look fantastic on, right? So that's it. That's going to be the end of this video. This is Teq VB. Overall, I'd say it takes really difficult events to take him out. So Cell Max and Red Zone are out of the question. Let's see, so Super Battle Road he can perform, but you need to hide him. On his next rotation he comes back considerably stronger. Long events though is where this guy is. Stacks and he builds up attack. We never saw him at his fullest, so he would settle in against the Teq phase and he would just do like close to 7 million even without support, right? That was his best situation that I could get him into, so I feel like that was probably the best we could get out of him. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and if you liked it, you liked it. If you didn't, sucks to be you, but thank you very much for watching and goodbye.